Hello at my Kansas City home followers. We're so glad that you joined us. We know we've been away for a little while. Bill, you've been away for a long while.
Have I?
Yes, you have. But you're back. You're back.
Well, good.
And actually, you know what? Before we get into today's topic, because we want to talk about real estate, what's happening in the market here, because it's been like really super crazy. But before we do that, I want to say happy anniversary. Happy 45th anniversary to my business partner, my wonderful husband, Bill White.
Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, it has been a great 45 years.
It has been. Are we done?
No, we're going to continue.
Okay, all right. I'm just checking.
We're going to continue.
Okay.
Oh, can we make it another 45?
Let's make it another 45. What do you say there, buddy? Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's talk about real estate, because the real estate market in Kansas City, Missouri and Johnson County, Kansas is crazy right now. I mean, like nothing I've ever seen. I don't know about you.
You know, I haven't seen this type of a market. You know, people are falling over each other, getting to houses.
Still.
You know, one house that we put on the market, or not put on the market, but that we were one.
Oh, you're talking about the one our clients made the offer on.
Made the offer on. How many offers did they have on that property?
So first of all, let me just set up the scenario. So we make an offer, $51,000 over the list price, thinking that we've done this, we've got the property. The agent shared with me the next day that she got over 15 offers and over $150,000 above list price. Now that's crazy.
How much?
Over $150,000 above the list price.
I mean,
that's crazy.
That's right.
And
that
the
is
people
crazy.
pay cash, you know. So I mean, you know.
So I guess if you're trying to sell your house, call us, because we've got a lot of people that are looking to purchase houses, and it's just not out there to sell.
Yeah,
There's not enough to sell.
I can remember us sitting in a seminar back in like 2018 with the guy up on stage telling, 5,000 other real estate agents, get ready, because the market is getting ready to level off. In some places it's going to crash, and you guys need to be prepared for how you're going to handle that. And so, we did all those things in 2023, and we're still waiting for the crash. I don't know if it's going to happen in Kansas City and Johnson County, Kansas, but what do you think? I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. You need to be working with an experienced real estate agent or team that really understands what it takes to get a deal done in this market, especially with the rates. Interest rates are anywhere from 6 3/4 to 7%. There's a lot of things moving, and you still want to get that house. So if you are serious about getting a house, you need to work with a team who does a lot of transactions, in my opinion. What do you think about that?
Well, somebody called me the other day, and they saw my sign in the yard, and they're like, hey, we're just calling to see if this house is still for sale, because it seems like the sign's been there for a long time. Well, yeah, we're waiting to close.
Yeah.
But it's like, he's like, okay, well, I'm like, well, hold on just a minute. So are you looking around, calling agents on signs and asking them if the house is still on the market? Because you're probably never going to buy a house like that. I mean, so I think that's what you're saying, is that, right now, with the way things are, people need a buyer's agent.
They do, and they need to do their homework to find out if a person has the experience that they need to get a deal done in this type of a market. The skills, exactly.
The experience.
The training.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the experience. Actually, have they done it? And I think that's what we're seeing in the marketplace, is that the people with tremendous negotiating ability are the ones who are getting the deals done for their clients.
The other thing I'll share, because we got all excited there, but let me just give you some statistics that I looked at with another couple that I was working on, because they're relocating here from another part of the country, and they have family who live in other parts of the country, and things are a little bit different there than they are right here. And, they were wanting to make a less than list price offer on new home construction, and I'm coaching them, the home isn't even built yet. The builder probably doesn't even have all his invoices, and you could even see the price go up on that home. And so I sent them some statistics, and one of them showed that new home sales are still at like 103, 104, 105% over the list price. So, either the builder has to have time to bring all his invoices together and then set the price, or people are adding on. Maybe they're adding a basement, a screen, then a porch. I don't know, whatever people want to do when they buy a new home. But, you're talking about over list price. So just because you see a lot of new construction just sitting around, that doesn't mean that the builders are going to, take any less than what they have on the list price. They're probably just waiting for somebody to come and maybe personalize the house a little bit, move all their subs to that property, and then complete that home for you. On the other side of that would be resale homes. Now we have seen a little bit of a decline in resale. I think I saw 97% off the list price. In the case of these folks we've been working with, though, we have not been able to be successful with anything less than list price or above. So those numbers are for our entire metro area. But I would just say that, just keep in mind that if you're trying to buy a house right now, not much has changed for us. We always expect that it's going to happen any time now, but even though interest rates have climbed, people still need to buy a house. And Kansas City is still a very nice place to live.
Very affordable compared to other cities, other parts of the country.
Yeah.
People are coming to Kansas City.
They are.
We do a great deal of relocation business, and I don't really think it's slowed down very much at all. We still have a constant flow of people that are wanting to come into the area and want to buy in Johnson County in particular, and Missouri as well. But for the most part, the area that we service, people are really excited because of the great neighborhoods, the great schools, all those things that we have to offer here.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to shift just a little bit. I'm going to say, what is it about Kansas City, based on the people that you've talked to, because we do these neighborhood tours for people when they're thinking about coming here. What is it that you hear most people say, I think I like Kansas City because?
I think most people, they say that the size of the houses and the size of the lots that they get. Okay. When they start looking around and comparing us to other cities, number one is the ease of traffic. And, we've got some traffic stuff going on now at 69, and I was caught up in it this morning. But for the most part, moving around Kansas City is very, very easy. We have great schools. Mm-hmm. We have great neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. And so, it's just a win-win-win situation. We now have a brand new airport, which was kind of something we needed to get done. Yeah. So I think, people are starting to pay attention, and they're saying, gosh, why? We could be on the West Coast, or we could be on the East Coast, but we could also be in the middle of the country and go everywhere and get reasonable housing.
It's fun living in the middle.
It is. It's fun being in the middle.
It's fun being in the middle.
But people are coming to Kansas City. They're excited. We're starting to see prices go up on homes because we don't have as much inventory. So, houses are starting, people are bidding on houses, so it's competitive. Yeah, but eventually people settle in, and we have great neighborhoods. So I think it's because we just offer so much for the money, for your money. Yeah.
Where do you think real estate is headed? I'm going to say for the remainder of 2023, do you think it's still going to be this bidding war, multiple offer situation?
Well, we have low inventory right now. Now, what has slowed down some of the buying frenzy as the interest rates climb, like I just said, they were everywhere from 7, high 6s to 7. But for the most part, it's not enough inventory on the market, so you're getting people just running to, doing everything they can to get their offer accepted, by a seller. So it's still a seller's market. I mean, if you're selling, if you need to sell, if you're thinking about selling, it's still a great time.
I am starting to see more inventory come on the market. I'm just thinking about some folks that I'm working with now, and last week we were kind of like, okay, we're not going to find a house, but then we looked out at what was coming soon. And it was like this week, it's been like boom, 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 boom. So, a lot more homes are becoming available as people, make those lifestyle changes. Kids are out of school, maybe, they're empty nesters now. Their last child is going off to college, and now they can downsize. So we are starting to feel a little bit of increase in inventory. But, again, that house last week, that just threw me 15 offers. I don't even know what I would have done if I was a listing. I would have had to call all hands on deck, come help me go through these offers. So,
well, it's to the point where we spent some of our time this week going to houses, video them for clients because they're in a different city, but so we went.
They can't wait though.
They can't wait.
Yeah.
So we went and did some videos, and actually you may have did some live stuff, walking through the house.
Yeah, we did some FaceTime stuff.
And it allowed them to see the house, and it allowed our clients to maybe get a jump on things. When they're ready to do something, they got a good feeling for that house, and they say, well, then they can fly in and do what we need to do.
Oh, there'll be no flying in.
Oh, okay.
We don't have 2 hours. We don't have 2 hours.
We don't have that kind of time?
We don't have that kind of time.
Houses are moving fast.
Fast. No, there's no flying in. You come for the inspection.
Yeah.
If there is an inspection.
And we've recently sold some houses. I think an investor. We worked with one lady. She was kind enough to reach out to us. I've never met her. I don't know if you met her, but she, I think, came back and forth from
the lady from Nebraska.
And we got our house sold. And I've never met her, but we, took on that project and got it done very quickly. And I think she closes either today or maybe.
Closed today.
She closed today? Oh, there you go. She's happy.
She closed today.
So we've dealt with any situation you could possibly think of. If you're thinking about selling a home and you don't live here in Kansas City, but you have a home in Kansas City, we can still help you. We can get.
I didn't know you were going to make this a commercial.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Right. Well,
but you're right. That's kind of why we got into the business, was to help people, and as we have gone through it and we've been through the cycle of up and down, we are able to, kind of guide people to those right. Most people, I wouldn't say that everybody just does what we say like right off the bat, but they eventually listen to our advice, and some people it takes a little bit longer to get them there than other people, but we've been pretty successful. We don't lose very many sales, and I don't know, it's been a different kind of market, so now I can say I've been through that market.
Yeah. Well, I wish you would have won the one for $150,000 over. I wish
I wouldn't. I mean this with all the kindness in my heart. I could not have allowed my client to pay $150,000 over for that particular home. It was a beautiful home. But I think when you're paying cash, you can do that because you don't have the interest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you can do that. You stay at that house 30 years, it's still the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess to answer your question, I don't see the market drastically changing anytime soon. I think we're still going to have low inventory.
Yeah.
I think we're still going to have bidding wars. I think people are going to still waive appraisals. They're going to, waive inspections or do inspections for their own personal, reference. But I think a lot of that is still happening because, we don't have as much inventory.
Yeah. Well, hold on to your seats, Kansas City, because we're still there. You know what, Bill? Whenever anybody sits in that chair next to me, they always have to go through the rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Sure.
It's your turn to do rapid fire.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Rapid fire with Bill White. What's your favorite place to eat?
Oh, that's a good one. I would say Nick and Jake's.
Always. What's your favorite barbecue place?
Jack Stack.
Jack?
Yeah, no question.
Really?
I like Jack, yeah. That's my favorite.
Would you like slap?
I do like Slabs, but we don't go there as much because they need to get a location over in Overland Park. They have one over in KCK, but Slaps they would be my second for sure.
What's your favorite place to shop?
I'm gonna say Nordstrom's.
Nordstrom's, okay.
That's my favorite major store, but I have several.
You better say Gino and Peter.
Gino and Peter
Yeah.
are my two smaller
Your boutique store.
boutique stores,
Gotcha.
yes. And I didn't want to say that because I didn't want a bunch of people going there now. No.
So now everybody else is going there and you go, nah.
I have a small pick of the great merchandise, but that's okay. They're great. Both of them are great, and I do a lot of.
The guys are fun, yeah.
I get a lot of stuff from them. Yeah.
The guys are
Great service, too.
So, Bill, what's your favorite pastime? What's your hobby? Furniture shopping.
Of course, with you, furniture
Yeah,
shopping.
right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I like to play golf.
You do,
I
don't
do,
you? You like to play a lot of golf.
Well, I guess it depends on what a lot is, but I do like to play, and so I enjoy it.
Would you go every day if I let you?
No, I probably
Well,
wouldn't
I mean,
go
not
every
that
day.
I let you, because I know you're grown.
Yeah, not,
You're grown.
not every
man.
day, but maybe every other day. No,
Every
I'm just
other day.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I like to play golf. I like the fellowship. I like the competitiveness, and of course,
Okay.
I like beating all my buddies like Joe Carter and stuff.
You like me? Joe, I'll let you answer.
Yeah,
I'll let you respond to that.
yeah.
I'll let you respond to that. What's your favorite movie? All-time favorite movie?
Arthur.
I knew it.
Yeah, I love Arthur.
I knew it.
That's my
when there's
favorite.
nothing else to watch on TV.
We can watch that. Can we watch that
tonight?
Can we watch
I know.
that tonight?
I know.
That's a
So you
great.
can repeat
That's
every
a great
word
movie. Oh
line for
my
line.
gosh.
Yeah, it's great.
That's a great movie.
Well, Bill, thanks for being on with me today. I appreciate you.
Well, hey, I appreciate you too, love.
I'm looking forward to another 45 years with this guy. If you guys need anything from us, if we can be of any help to you, you can just hit us up by signing up below. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you can continue to get great information about Kansas City. And until next time, you go make it a great Kansas City day.